and welcome to another episode of our Legacy Challenge. This is episode 7, and we are here with our McKinney family. We are just on Wednesday morning. It's about 6:40 a.m. We have Haleigh, who is just getting a little bit of sleep, and Mitchell is just about to turn in to get a little bit of rest. He has been up doing some laundry and taking care of little Adriel. Adriel is happily laying in here having himself a blowout, which is not necessarily the best thing he could be doing, but that is indeed what is happening. We are going to have to get him cleaned up. So as soon as mom goes ahead and wakes up from her sleep, she's going to have to come in here and give him a bath. So we will get her to do that. As we know, in the last episode, we had been trying to get them with child, and we had some issues with that because we were having some issues with my settings. I am hoping that we will be pregnant. We had woohooed before she had gone to bed, so we will get her up and we will have her take a pregnancy test at some point today to find out if she is expecting. So that is super exciting for us to find out if she is expecting. And I am planning to go ahead and get her working on some painting. I want them to make some extra money, so I want to get her painting skill up. But also we have some things that we need to do in the garden. We need to weed and spray for bugs and harvest. So we're going to have to get out here to the garden at some point today as well and tend to that. So I'm just going to go ahead and fast forward through here and let them have a little bit of rest, and then we will get them up. It looks like our dryer is busted, so we're going to have to get that repaired. The toilet is snagged, and so we are just really struggling with all of that. I did go ahead and get them a new bed because they were having some trouble getting some rest, and so I wanted them to obviously have some better rest. So I did go ahead and splurge our money on getting us a better bed so that they could get good sleep. So we are definitely going to have better options as far as sleeping now, which is fantastic. I am just going to get her to come on in here and give him a bath, and then we'll let her come and grab herself something to eat. But the baby has a blowout, so we're going to have her do that. And then we'll have her take a pregnancy test. So let's go ahead and let her tend to the little one and give him a bath. She has desperately got to wee, and hopefully she can give him a bath before she pees herself. I don't know that if that's the case. I think she's probably gonna pee herself. But this little one is really, really dirty, and he is just a little infant and has to be taken care of. So we're going to give him his bath really quickly. He is super cute. We love him so much. So he is getting his first bath and getting his first blowout cleaned up as well. Mitchell has gone off to work. We're going to get him to work hard, and we love that. So he is going to make us some money for the day. We currently only have 380 simoleons because, like I said, I bought them that bed and it was like $600. So it took away quite a bit of our money, but we desperately needed a new bed. All right, go ahead and finish up this bath so that you can use the washroom, Haleigh. Alright, he has had his first bath. He is all clean. We love that. She's just going to go ahead and come over here and go to the washroom after she lays him down in his crib. We are going to have her come and take a pregnancy test so that we can find out if she is expecting. We know that she has been trying for a baby with Mitchell. Mitchell is desperate to have a child with her. He wants a child of his own. And they are, they've been trying and trying and trying because he's like, I want to have a kid. And it looks like we are going to have a baby. So Haleigh is pregnant. There's going to be a new addition to the household. She is a little bit upset about that. She is now in her first trimester and should schedule a prenatal visit. So she is a little upset. She did not expect to have a child and is really not sure that she wants it, but it's happening. What should she do? As we know, she is a little against having a child at this present moment. She wasn't necessarily wanting to have a baby, but she is going to be having one. We will have to send her off so that she can hopefully make terms with this pregnancy. I want her to come to terms with the pregnancy. So we will send her and let her go to therapy. I think the reason that she is kind of against having a baby at this present moment is not so much that she doesn't love children, because she loves Adriel so much, but I think it's just that she realizes that they're struggling right now. They don't have a whole lot of money. They can't really afford another child. And that is kind of why she doesn't really want another child right now. She definitely does want to have children with Mitchell because, she's married him. She loves him. And she wants to have his baby. But it's just that they are struggling right now. They don't have a whole lot of money. They're currently struggling to put things in their house. They're currently struggling to pay their bills. And she's like, how are we going to take care of another child? We can barely take care of the one we currently have. We are barely making ends meet currently. How are we going to take care of another child? That being said, we are having a baby, so do please leave me girl and boy names in the comments below. Some name suggestions, because I don't know what we're currently having, but I would like to have some name suggestions for you from you guys in the comments. So if you will leave me some name suggestions for Haleigh and Mitchell's baby, that would be great. So both boy and girl names would be fantastic, and then we will be able to know what we're going to be able to call the baby if you guys give me some suggestions. She needs to use the bathroom again, so I'm going to have her go ahead and use the washroom, and then we'll get her in here to repair this dryer. And then I'm going to have her come on out and start harvesting everything. She can water and harvest. And does she go to work? She goes to work in 7 hours time. So we'll have to get her ready to go off to work. By the time she comes, it'll probably be by the time she goes off to work, Mitchell's probably going to be getting ready to come home. So whatever she doesn't finish in the garden, obviously he can finish for her. So we love that. I am going to at some point need to get her scheduled for that class so that she can come to terms with the baby. But right now we are just trying to fix everything in the house. So there's that. She is obviously hungry again. So we're going to need to, I've got so much stuff that's queued up for her, but we are going to need to get her something to eat again because she is hungry. All right, instead of doing that, let's go ahead and get her something to eat. All right, let's get her some leftovers here. And we'll just throw this away. And she's repairing everything in the house, which is fantastic. We love that she is working on everything and fixing everything in the house. But honestly, Adriel has got another dirty diaper. And we'll throw this away. Well, you didn't eat that. All right, she's going to go change Adriel's diaper, and then she'll go ahead and get herself something to eat. And then I'm going to have her go and harvest everything out in the garden. We can go ahead and breed a frog, and I'm going to sell these parts that she has collected. That will give us some extra money as well. And let's throw that away. Adriel is not a happy camper. He is angry because she put him down. It says the warmth and comfort is absent and now it feels like the end of the world. He absolutely loves to be held and cannot stand the fact that she's put him down. But unfortunately, put him down she must because she needs to get herself something to eat. She's having a little bit of eggs and soldiers here. And poor Mitchell is at work, but he is exhausted. He needs some sleep desperately. When he comes home, he is definitely not going to want to work on the garden. He's going to want to get some rest. So that is not ideal because I really needed him to get out there and work on the garden. But when he comes home, he's going to want to go to sleep. It's not good. It's really not good. All right, I'm going to get her outside. She's going to go ahead and start harvesting everything. She does go to work in 3 hours. So we're going to have her harvest. Really, that's all to harvest right now? I don't think so. Let's go out here and harvest everything, and then you can spray everything for bugs and weed. Oh, she's got the baby in her arms. She's feeding Adriel. Okay, you're going to have to take Adriel in the house because I need you to take care of the garden. She's going to lay him in the garden. All right, we love that. Well, at least she's harvesting, I guess. But, you know, Adriel is laying out here in the garden, which is not necessarily good because someone is going to forget about him, and that's bad. All right, so we are going to sell everything that she harvests, and then that will give us some extra money. It gives us 464 simoleons, which is great. We can actually breed another frog now. All right. And she needs to go to work. You need to go to work. All right. And you need to come and put Adriel in his crib because he is laying outside in the garden. He's like, I'm exhausted. I know you are, but the baby is literally outside in the garden. So we have 1,172 simoleons after Mitchell has come home from work today, which is great news. He is going to go and put Adriel in his crib, and then we are going to go ahead and let Mitchell get a little bit of rest because he is exhausted. He obviously needs to get a little bit of sleep. So he's going to go and get some rest. And Haleigh is at work. Currently, we're going to have her work hard. And when she comes home, she'll have to tell Mitchell that she's expecting. He's going to be ecstatic over this news. Mitchell is like, I need a bath. Okay, go take yourself a shower or a bath. He's like, I can't even sleep because I'm so disgusting. All right. He is going to do that, and then we will get him some food here. He can just get himself some leftovers, and then we'll get him back into bed. Haleigh is home. She is feeling really hungry. We're going to get her some leftovers as well, and then she can go ahead and tell Mitchell that she is expecting and let him know that she is having a baby. Oh, Mitchell's like, I'm going to bed. She's like, well, I had some news I needed to tell you. She'll have to tell him in the morning, I guess. All right, so she is just getting herself a little bit to eat here. We are now up to 1,287 simoleons. We desperately need to get her painting. I do want to do that, but she is straight shattered. So after she is done eating, I'm going to go ahead and put her into bed for the night. It is about 10:53, and so she does need to get herself some rest. So she's going to eat, and then we're going to put her to bed. Look at Adriel. He's just like living the dream, chewing on his toes. We love that. All right, and I will see you guys in the morning because everyone is in bed for the night. And when everyone wakes, we will continue on. Okay, so it is 5 o'clock in the morning and we have Haleigh up. She is just going to go in and check on little Adriel and see how he's doing. He seems to be okay, other than the fact that he is a little bit scared. He's creeped out. That Sim is suspiciously happy. There must be something wrong with them. That's funny. She's just going to give him a little bit of a feed this morning because he's feeling a little bit hungry. And then we're going to send her into the kitchen. She's going to clean up and get some breakfast going. And we are going to check in on Mitchell. Mitchell is feeling a little bit hungry himself, so it's good that Haleigh's going to go in there and get something cooking up. She is feeling some morning sickness, and she also is feeling like something is wrong. She is not ready for this, it says. So we are going to send her out. We're going to let her go ahead and go to counseling for her unwanted pregnancy. That is going to cost us 90 simoleons, but we are going to do that. So she is just fixing a little bit of eggs and toast this morning, and hopefully we can get some breakfast because everyone's going to be getting a little bit hungry. I am going to get up Mitchell, and he's going to deal with a little bit of this laundry, and then he will come in and have some breakfast once she gets it complete. He's going to go out and weed the garden while he waits, which is fantastic. We love that. Everyone is going to breed a frog because, as we know, we need to do that. So I'm going to have him come in and grab a serving of this meal. She is going to eat her meal while she goes off to the to the counseling. We love that. She's like, I'll just take mine with me. Okay, that's fine. So she's headed off to counseling, which we love, and he is going to go ahead and have some food, and then we're going to have him water the plants and harvest the plants. Everything needs to be harvested again, and we need to spray for bugs, and we need to weed. We have, our garden is a little bit out of control here, so we'll have him do all that stuff. We love it. He does go to work in an hour, so we will see him obviously go off to work. But she is currently at counseling, and we love that. Haleigh is focusing on the ongoing pregnancy counseling session for 2 hours. And we love that she is counseling. Hopefully she will obviously get something from that and it will help her out. I'm hoping that is going to help her and she's going to come to terms with this pregnancy. And Mitchell is currently just going ahead and harvesting everything from the garden, which we are loving because we definitely needed to harvest some things, and that way we could sell everything again because we need the extra money, because we did just spend 90 simoleons on that counseling class for her. So us coming here and selling these plants helps us by giving us 314 simoleons, so we will sell those things. Haleigh is back home from her class and she needs to do something fun. So I'm going to get her over here. We're going to do a little bit of a sad painting because she is currently feeling sad. So I'm just going to have her do a sad painting. Hopefully that will help her with her sadness. And obviously it's getting up her painting skill. And Haleigh also works in 8 hours. So hopefully she will make us a little bit of money as well. We are obviously in our second trimester now. It says we'll be in our third trimester in 20 hours. And we're going to sell this painting. And let's do another sad painting. She's feeling inspired now from painting, which is fantastic. We love that. So I am just getting her to do some painting skill, and we're going to hopefully make some money off of this. And the more painting skills she has, the better money we will make. And I'm hoping that it's going to get us some extra money in the house. The more money that we have, the better. So we love that. This one is worth $151, which is fantastic. She's getting better and better. And then once she's done with the selling of the painting, we will have her put the laundry away. And she needs to go to the washroom. I'm just going to go ahead and put this food in the fridge so that it doesn't go off. And we are going to put these things in the trash. All right, Mitchell is home. We are just going to get him to do a little bit of the laundry here. We're going to have him add things to the dryer once he's done with the garden. He's feeling a little bit tense. Why are you so tense? I don't know, but hopefully dealing with the garden is going to help you a little bit. We will have him spray for bugs and do some weeding, and hopefully that will get his fun up a little bit. We know that he enjoys gardening, so I am hoping that's going to help him with his fun need. All right, let's take these clothes into the house. There we go. And Haleigh is coming out to help him. Okay, we love that. So they're coming out. She's coming out to help him with the garden. She's going to weed some things as well. Maybe she can come over and finally tell him that she is pregnant. I really do want her to tell him that she is expecting. So can you come tell him that you are having a baby? So he's excited about the baby. It says, such joy and yet such sadness. Mitchell's partner announced being pregnant, and Mitchell is so happy that a baby is on the way. The problem, his partner is not. They announced this as though it was the worst thing that could have happened. They do not want the baby, but Mitchell does. So she is clearly upset by this news. He is clearly, wanting this baby. He doesn't understand why she doesn't want this baby. And they are definitely feeling different things, but he's hoping that she's going to come to terms with it. We knew that was going to be the case, obviously, but we are hoping that she's going to come to terms with it. We definitely know that obviously she has the opportunity to come to terms with the pregnancy. We are going to continue to send her off to the counseling and things like that. So let's go ahead and send her to an early parenthood class and send her to another counseling session and see if we can get her to where she is kind of happy about the baby. So she's going to go off to those classes and see if she can get a little bit happier with the news of the baby. So I am going to send her off to those courses now. She also has to go to work, so there's that. He is just dealing with a little bit of our plants here, which we love. I'm also going to need to get him to harvest these lemons. And Haleigh is off to work. We have Adriel, who is in desperate need of being changed and also fed. So I am going to need to get Mitchell to come in here and wake up the baby and feed him and change him. So we will need to do that. And let's breed another frog. We are just going to get her to come in. She's going to feed the baby, and let's change this baby's diaper. And he is still out here. He's taking care of the plants. He is like, okay, she's taking care of the baby. I don't need to do that. So he's going to get himself a bite to eat, which is great. And then after you're done with that, can you come and finish weeding? And then you can go to the bathroom and go to bed. She is in bed currently, but I need her to go ahead and get some leftovers. You are hungry, so you need to eat something. How far along are you now? You are going to be in your third trimester in 6 hours. All right, so we are coming up on the tail end of this pregnancy, but I am just going to go ahead and leave this episode here. In our next episode, we will be going into labor, and please don't forget to leave me name suggestions for the baby, girl and boy names, because I don't know what we're having. And we will see Haleigh give birth in our next episode. And until next time, I'm going to go ahead and fly for now. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you are notified when new episodes go live on the channel. And I will see you guys in our next Legacy Challenge with the McKinney family. And until next time, I'm going to fly for now. Bye, Ravens.